Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing very well. Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to talk about my 15 important lessons that I have learned in the year 2025 and what are the things that I've been through, what are the challenges I have faced, what are the successes I have got, what are the failures I have been through, and what are the lessons I learned from those. So this is a very important video because today is the last day of 2025 and tomorrow we are entering into the new year. So I want you to learn, and also it's going to be a very documented journey of mine so that I can watch it some other time and see like where I have been and where I have come. Okay, so let's just start. Okay, without, so this video is going to be very fully transparent and raw so that it's not like very much scripted. I have written down the 15 points that I have to talk about, although I cannot remember these 15 points. Although it's going to be a very every lessons that I'm going to talk about, it's own my personal experience. Okay, so it is not something like I have not done it and then I'm talking about it. So it's something that I have done it, experienced it, learned from it, and then how that's how I'm growing in my life, like be it health, wealth, or relationship, whatever it is. Or also the like last part, like I'm building myself, building my character, behavior, and whatever those areas of life are. Okay, so let's just start with the first point. The first is mental resilience and mindset. Okay, so when I say resilience, okay, it means that the mindset, like for example, if something bad happens to you, okay, and then you go back to the sadness period for a long period of time, it means that you're not strong enough. For example, if something bad's happened to you, you start talking negative about people, you start talking negative about the situation or things that is going happening with you. So this is what I've learned to come back to the normal state asap. And like for this, I have read the book how to stop worrying and living life, that is by Dale Carnegie. And that is a very good book about how you can stop worry about things and how to develop the mindset of a problem solver and not the problem like a person who is always getting into the problem. See, problems you cannot avoid. Okay, the people you cannot avoid. So there's always going to be mistakes that you will be doing, other people will be doing for you. Okay, so you have to develop that mental resilience. Okay, that is what mental resilience is, that to go back and come back to your normal state, to your happy state, so whenever you want to do. So to develop that mental resilience, I also practice posture. Okay, so when I say posture, so what is posture? So when you stand, okay, when you stand and you like you're not sitting like hunching your back. Okay, so and then you correct your posture through doing right exercises, or maybe you can do yoga. So that is how you define the whole structure of your body into confident person. Okay, so that is how you start feeling confident about yourself. And then when you believe in yourself that you are confident person, you have that kind of attitude, the confidence, that's how you start developing mental resilience. And you can only develop mental resilience by going through many bad experiences. So it is very well said by Sandeep Maheshwari that experiences comes from bad experiences. Okay, any experience, okay, especially more on the line, you can have good experiences or the bad experiences, but the bad experiences give us learnings and good experience give us teachings. Okay, so that is about the mental resilience. Okay, so I will just also write it down. So we have to work upon developing the mental resilience. How to we can be strong in our mind when things are not going right in life. Okay, it could be your health issues, wealth issues, relationship issues, whatnot, and how you are coming back into normal state and trying to cope up with your joyful state, how you are going back to that state. Okay, I will also tell you about my health issues this in this point of video only. Then the second thing that I have learned, okay, is to have discipline in life. Okay, although it's very vague kind of thing to say, like you all must have been like hearing discipline in your life having is very important, but what actually is discipline is, what actually discipline is, what is the definition? So some people says like discipline is an act of doing something over a long period of time, or maybe something doing to build something habit, that is discipline. So let me tell you the actual definition of discipline. When you can say yourself that you are a disciplined person, that you have a disciplined attitude towards life, toward your career, toward your business. So discipline actually is an act of doing things which you do not like, and despite you will not get any reward, you are still doing it. That is the definition of discipline, and having a and living a disciplined life. So for example, I like, no one likes to wake up at 4 a.m. Okay, no one likes to wake up at 4 a.m. So when you start waking up 4 a.m. without anyone noticing it, no one is giving you an award for that, and then you're continuously waking up at 4 a.m., going to the gym, workout, walking, and any kind of thing. That is the discipline you have generated inside you. That is what discipline is. Okay, so for example, like, if I say a gym trainer daily wakes up at early morning 4 a.m., then goes to the gym, so is he a disciplined person? No, he is not a disciplined person. Why? See, now that waking up 4 a.m. is a part of his career, part of his life. Okay, that is something that he has been habitual to. For example, uh, eating daily cakes. If you are eating daily cakes, is not discipline, because now now you can do it anytime because it's fun to do, and anything which is fun to do is not an actual discipline. So discipline is an act of doing things you don't like at all, still you do it without any reward. Okay, because you know that, like, this thing is going to be a long term gratification and not short term gratification. So you are going to get benefits of it in a later point of life, and not currently. Okay, so that is what discipline is. Okay, so second point is to have discipline in life. Okay, okay, so third is solitude. Okay, growth is in solitude. Growth. So let me just write it down. Growth is in solitude slash loneliness. Okay, this is major. So like, especially when you are in online business or any kind of business or entrepreneurship journey, you are doing a startup, you are transitioning from job to the profile of doing business. Okay, so in this part of life, most of the business owners and entrepreneurs will feel loneliness, will feel deprived of social life, will feel that there's no one to hear them, there's no person to acknowledge their efforts. So that is where their growth is going to happen, because now they have enough time to analyze themselves, observe other areas of life in which they are not good at. They might be not be good at selling, they might not be good at maintaining the mindset, accounting, crms, whatnot. Okay, and that is then, and this that learning phase is going to be a very lonely journey. And because that entrepreneurship, you do not know whether your idea is going to work, whether your business or service is going to be work. Since, for example, I am in advertising agency. Okay, I run an advertising agency in India, and so yeah, so attracting clients, this type of content lead generation, I'm doing it. There's no environment I have, but still I have to do it. That is how you are growing in your life, and later when you catch up, you see that you have grown, because you do not have distraction at that point of time. Like, for example, right now, if I would be in my hometown, there would be much distraction. So growth is in loneliness. i have I deliberately wanted this loneliness, this solitude in my life, because I was not growing that much in my hometown. Like, currently I'm in Gurgaon, my hometown is in Lucknow. Okay, so Lucknow was becoming very, very comfortable to me, and that's why I was not growing. Okay, so I thought, I took a decision to come out of that zone and living in solitude, managing my everything on my own, like the expenses, the food, the workout, gym, and everything, finding everything solution in solitude. There's no one. Okay, there's no one who is like telling me, like, eat this food, wake up early, do this, do that. I have to manage on my everything on my own. So that is what the journey is going to be lonely, and that is where you will find the growth. Okay, so if you're ready to sacrifice that, you're welcome. You're welcome to the journey. Okay, now the fourth point is, which is very important, create boundaries. So when I say create boundaries, it means that learn to say no. This is very important. I have felt very bad when I didn't say no, and I did despite with things which I don't like. Okay, and for the sake of maybe peer pressure or whatever could be the reason, but I felt disrespected. People have disrespected me a lot when I said no, and when I said yes more and no less. Okay, so you have to create your boundaries, set your limitations in both of the areas, whether you are in life or the business. Okay, so for example, like you cannot so for example, like I do not cater to every clients. I see that if that business profile or business owner or the client or the coach that I work with are actually want to grow in their life, are actually coachable in life, or are they someone who just want to do things and they just want to like make us implement things and do not understand anything. So I've seen the difference of client who get the results. Okay, so when I create boundaries, the clients get results. When I create boundaries in life, people and friends start respecting my time. Otherwise they have been very casual about it, like you will just do it. Okay, people won't start respecting you. So if you want people to start respecting you, start creating boundaries and learn to say no. So this is the important lesson, that when you create boundaries, you will say learn to say no, you will save your time and energy. This is very important. Save time and energy, because this is very limited. You have very less time to live on this planet earth. You wake up with more energy, but if you devote this time, this energy to many people, you will have very less energy. Okay, so this is something that I learned. Now the fifth is leverage. Okay, leverage expertise, tools and system. Since I run a marketing agency in India, so I leverage expertise of people, build a team, buy tools, and build SOPs and system, so that my work, whatever clients I'm catering to, is going to give me back my time. So I'm like buying back my time by leveraging other people expertise and making and giving them what they want, like give them what they want. So they want basically in monetary terms, they want money, they want respect. Okay, they want knowledge, they want growth. So in whatever ways you can do this, take leverage of people, systems. Okay, and whatever you can, so that you can buy back your time and you can do certain other things, so that you can improvise upon yourself. So when you think you will do all the household chores, just you want to save 5,000 rupees every month. So you see, when you will do all the household chores, cooking and everything, you will waste a lot of time, you will waste a lot of energy that you have in the early morning phase. So that is why you should start leveraging, and you will see that whatever time you are getting and whatever energy you are saving from here, you can utilize this in other things. So that is why you should leverage expertise, tools and systems in your business, for your business. Okay, especially for people running business. It's not like if you're doing a job, you are like replacing your work with someone else. It won't work that way. So the fifth lesson is you have to leverage expertise, tools and systems. Sixth is get a fitness coach. So why I'm telling this, get a fitness coach, is because in my fitness journey, currently I'm 68 kgs. I have lost weight from 74 kgs to now 68 kgs. So in September this 2025, in September 2025, September 25, I joined a fitness coach. Okay, then September, October, November, I joined him because see, we all know what to do in life. Okay, what to do in terms of health. We all know. We know to go to gym, to eat right. Okay, there are a lot of chat GPT is there, lot of free things are available. Okay, but even though I know everything, there is everything on my platter for free, but still I invested in a fitness coach is because so that the coach is giving to give me an accountability that Krantesh, are you doing this? Is this happening or not? Since like for example, when we are in schools, okay, teacher used to ask like Krantesh, did you done your homework? Did you done the assignment? Have you submitted your file? Okay, so at that point of time, during school, uh, you feel accountable. Okay, that I have to answer someone. That is why I have hired a fitness coach, and you should too hire a fitness coach if you are feeling you are lagging behind, you are lacking, you are gaining weight. Okay, you are gaining weight that is not good for you. And if you want to lose weight, and if you also want to like having more energy levels in your body. Okay, so when you have a good BMI or the good physique, like for both men and women, it's going to really impact your whole life. You will be saving a lot of money for future disease expensive. Okay, so nowadays in India people have this notion that you are being old now, these diabetes, these BP, sugar is common. Okay, no man, no my friend, these are things are not common. Okay, and people of my age, like I'm 30, and people of my 30 is like they are like having, they're looking like uncles. Okay, they're not taking care of their health, their their mental. And when you work upon your body, your mind starts actually working very creatively. Okay, that is why also, since I'm into this creative field, I need new ideas and everything. I should be very fit person so that I can get new ideas. Otherwise, if my body is not fit, my mind is going to get in fog zone. Okay, it will not be able to think on more good ideas. Okay, so get a fitness coach so you have accountability. Because as a human being, we are very lazy. We want to just survive. We don't want to growth. Okay, so that is why you should get a fitness coach, whether you're man or woman. Get a fitness coach, get accountability, set your health on priority. There's no way you can do this. See, why I have stopped doing fitness before September 25 is because I've been going through a medical condition in my hip joints, due to which I was not able to walk properly, and I was not able to like recommended very much of heavy exercises and all. I want to do it, but whenever I started to do it, the pain got started, and then I'm not able to walk, and then I could not stop again things, and due to which my diet and everything got very bad. Okay, it's not like very bad. Okay, I didn't lose my muscle mass and all, but still I gained weight. So I stopped doing gym in July 2024, and then July 2025. So for this whole 1 year, I didn't do proper gym, the proper diet. That is why I gained weight and gone back to 74 kgs. And then I have to now I'm losing weight. I have to lose more weight and to reach the abs level, the six pack abs. Now my goal is, because now my like medical condition is getting better. I'm recovering a lot. It's getting a lot better. Okay, so that is what like get a fitness coach if you're not accountable to your fitness. Okay, there's no way chat GPT can help you in this, in catering to in holding you accountable. Okay, seventh is mindfulness and meditation. Okay, so in the year in the year 2025, I started doing meditation. I started with 10 minutes a day. Okay, 10 minutes a day. Just so how did I start doing meditation is like, I just want that peace of mind inside my thoughts that always goes on as soon as I wake up. So when you are in sleeping mode, everything is good, you are in peace. But when you just wake up, there's a lot of thoughts going in your head. I should do this, I should do that, I should go where, I should connect with them, I should speak to them or not. Okay, these things are happening. So with meditation and mindfulness, I will tell you about this mindfulness also, but let's talk about meditation. Meditation start, like when I started doing meditation, it start giving me peace of mind, and getting back my focus on in the other part of the day. So when you start doing meditation, you will feel a little peaceful, and you will go into a zone of timelessness, where you feel like where you are, you don't know like how, why time is going so fast, and you will see like 15 minutes gone, 10 minutes easily gone. Okay, so in the starting, like you will feel like, oh my god, 10 minutes is a lot, 10 minutes is a lot to hold the meditation for. And mindfulness is more about when you're doing certain things, just do that thing. You should not engage yourself in other activities when you're doing one activity. For example, when you are eating, just eat and don't watch the phone. Okay, when you're watching phone, just watch the phone, do nothing else. When you're doing a meeting, just focus upon the meeting and nothing else. That is what mindfulness is, to actually understand about what you are doing, what you are observing. Okay, so that you get the gist of how you're doing things. Are you aware about it? When you're opening a door, are you aware about it, or you just casually doing it and you got stuck by the, like your leg got stuck? Okay, so that is what mindfulness is. Now I have also started reading books in the year 2025. Okay, this is what I have realized. Not reading book has costed me a lot than reading books. Okay, so how impact. Okay, so I will tell you. Okay, so since if you are doing business, or maybe into a job also, whatever it is, reading book is a non-negotiable thing, a habit that you should having every fucking day. So for example, you should be reading books at least 10 pages a day. Okay, even if you have any kind of hectic like this, when you develop this habit of reading books, you cannot go away from the ideas you are learning from it. Okay, so either you can learn from experiences, and experiences, as I said, comes from bad experiences. So you can wait up till you can try a bad experience and then learn from it and then implement it, or you can learn from someone who has already done it, already become the master of their field, already become the master of their expertise, and you can just, that person has written everything, that person has condensed his whole knowledge, okay, whole knowledge into a book. And just for example, I follow Alex Hermosi. Okay, so even if I sit with him, okay, and ask him about offer creation, I'm not able to ask every possible question that he has knowledge of. Okay, and then I will waste my time. So what he has done, he has written books. So why don't you go and read because his mind? Why don't you go and just read his mind? Why don't you go read in his experiences and learn from those experiences? Because it's so it's a it like, I don't know, like it's being said by Thomas Edison or not, that if we don't know what we don't know, we will fail. Okay, so if you don't know what you don't know, you will fail, obviously. So there are a lot of things that we don't know about ourselves, our business, our expertise, that we should be knowing. And how do we get to know? By reading books. And when you read books, you will start developing into new horizons of different things. For example, all of these books, like I started recently, I've read about management. Okay, my 1 minute manager book, and it's said very really well how you have to manage your team. Okay, that's really interesting insights that I've got. Then so reading books is very important. Okay, so start with just 10 minutes a day, sorry, 10 pages a day. Okay, or you can start with like 10 pages a day is a good to start, and then eventually you will start liking it. And I also recommend that only read books that are going to solve a problem in your life or going to make money. Okay, if you read fiction books, it will not going to help you, it will just give you some pleasures inside your mind, that's it. But since you want to grow your business, you want to grow your career, you want to go more, you want more revenue of things, then learn those books, learn about sales tactics, negotiation, human behavior, consumer psychology, marketing, Okay, all of these things, and then implement those ideas that you got from books into your business. That is how you're going to develop. So read books that solves problem and make you money. Okay, so that is the eighth point. And also what I've seen, like whenever there's some good books, okay, like buy paperback version, and I've seen that whenever I read twice the book, okay, so it is said that to get the summary or the gist of the book in your DNA, you have to read that book for 8 times. Okay, so at least when you read multiple books, so when you read a single book multiple times, you will get different insight, and those insight will get inside your brain in that level that it's a part of your DNA. Okay, it's part of your DNA. So that is how you should be reading book, the good books. Okay, so for example, I read Alex Hormozy offers book multiple times, watched videos, so that now that thing has, because that is very crucial for my business. Okay, I should be very good at creating offers, I should be very good at getting leads, I should be very good at creating business models that is generating money, okay, for my clients and for me. So this is it for the reading book. Then is prioritizing health. Okay, so this is about, like, for example, in the year 2023, the year 2023, I was started having pain in my left hip left thigh especially, and then in the year 2024 July, I was diagnosed with a condition, avascular necrosis. So what is this condition is? So basically, the hip socket, the femoral head of the hip joint, okay, it start decaying. Okay, so start decaying, like the blood supply that is happening naturally is stopped. That is why it start decaying, the tissue is getting dead, and that is why whenever my upper body weight is on that thing, I was having a lot of pain, I was start limping, I was not able to walk. Okay, so from July 2024 to July 25, I've been through many medication of Ayurveda, and very orthopedic. Met orthopedic doctors also. They said, Krantesh, you won't be able to walk, so better not do it. Get a wheelchair and do not move outside from your home. I literally cried that day because I was the one who is prioritizing my health, and I had a coach at that point of time who has very supported me. That is the importance of getting a fitness coach and continue the journey for a longer period of time. Because when I don't know like why it happened, I will make another video, otherwise this video is going to be very long. About that condition, I will make another video. Okay, so I was really shattered, I was literally crying on that day that why it has happened to me, but now it has happened, so what can I do about it? So I find out many solutions, I did like 4 to 6 times I did Ayurvedic treatments, but it didn't help. It helped to a while, but then again the pain got started, and then I have to run my business. I could not very much travel, so that is very much happening with me. The life is not good health wise. Okay, I was having very much issues. I was not able to walk properly. Okay, then I got the solution in I found a doctor in Mumbai through physiotherapy. I started got a treatment, medicine, and all everything. Now things are recovering. My condition is recovering as per the reports that I got done recently. So you never know when things go bad with your health if you're not taking care of it. So if you are taking care of it, see, I was taking care of my health, but still it happened to me. Okay, you never know what could go wrong with your health. So that is why you should always prioritize your health. So that, see, the reason I'm able to recover from that is because the health that I maintained till this point, I maintained my health till this point. I was in my best shape of my life. Okay, and that muscles during that time, okay, the ability to stretch, the ability to lift weight and everything has helped me to move out of that situation within an year. I've seen the people with same condition or just like mine are experiencing more pain in their life. The reason is not like they are not able to recover fast. The reason is that they were not health conscious before, when they had no issues. So focus upon your issues first, okay, so that you don't have issues later. So like precaution is better than cure, okay. So start curing, start developing those healthy habits, so that you achieve the peak male body form or female body form that is needed to grow, okay. So that is why you are prioritizing health. I won't talk much upon this. This is a very impact factor of my life recently. So I worked with a fitness coach and started losing weight and everything. So that's a pretty cool thing, okay. You should prioritize your health. There's no optional, because no one. So Steve Jobs also said, like, I had plenty of wealth and everything, okay, but I have no one that can do exercise in behalf of me, okay. Now the 10th point is networking with the right people, okay. Networking with right people, this is very important. See, it is very well said that your net worth is your network, okay. So the kind of people you know very much affect the kind of business you're going to do. So if you are not connected with the right people in your city, or maybe in whole over India, wherever the event is happening nowadays, this whole India is connected by railways and airports, flights and all. So you have a better chance to go and attend events like these. So I started connecting with people by attending to the events. In this year 2025, I attended MMI 3-day events that teaches about the financial management, the money mindset, that you have to create wealth, okay. So to create generational wealth also, and how to manage the money. Despite, like, we know little bit things of here and there, but when some speaker tells about their journey, like how they have made hundred of crore, how they have achieved financial freedom, like there could be different topics of events especially. So whatever the offline event you resonate with, do attend it. It's a must kind of thing. That is when, so for especially for online business owners, you feel like you are in your own space, okay. You are your own space, and you think like everything is just online, okay. Everything you have to build it online, obviously you have to do it. But when you start meeting with people, you start connecting on a different level. You start like, I have made lot of friends by doing this. I have made lot of connections by doing this. I have got clients by doing this. So what else could I have asked for an hour? What else I could not have asked, okay. Networking with the right people is something that you should be doing, okay. Let me see if everything is recording. Yeah, nice, okay. So networking with the right people is a must kind of thing. That is how you are going to so then to do that, so that is how it's going to change your life, change your business, to change your business dynamics also, okay. Now the 11th point is focus is finite, okay. So this is very important to that I've got learning from Rohan Sapra, okay. So focus is finite. It means that whenever we wake up in the morning and we have many things to accomplish in the day, so, and if you derive your focus to social media, consuming social media content, okay, because whatever you do, you need to focus, you need to concentrate on that. And that is how, like, focus is finite, it is not infinite. So we have to remember to prioritize our the things. Like for example, you have, like for example, I maintain top 10 daily habits, okay. And if I like to achieve that those 10 habits, I have to keep my focus within myself, okay, and not to devote my attention to anything else, okay. So that is how I am able to get more creative zone. I have getting things done in very lesser time. So what's need to be done? So that is why focus is important. And distractions, you should avoid distractions. You should consume less and create more, okay. And the 12th point is difference between speed and rush, okay. So this has been a life changer, a game changer for me. Speed and rush, what is speed and what is rush, okay. The act of doing one thing till you fully complete it and achieve certain goals that is associated with that. So this is speed. What is rush in life? So as a business owner, or so what I see, like there's a lot of things that I have to learn, there's a lot of things I have to do, okay, but I'm not able to do it because I'm doing multiple things. I start few things, but then I'm not able to fully I'm not able to fully complete it. And that is why what is happening with me is I'm not able to fully give my brain signal that I have accomplished something. Okay, that is this rush. Okay, when you do multiple things and you want to achieve something, but since you're doing multiple things, you are reaching nowhere. But speed, see, things will happen gradually. So that is why you should be doing one thing at a particular set of time and then achieve it. Okay, so for example, if you want to make 1 lakh rupees per month, that is your goal. Okay, so what you need to do in order to achieve that? So do not think like do not think on, do not set a goal like I want to make 20 lakh rupees per month. Okay, when you have not even made 1 lakh rupees per month. So that is how you think upon speed versus rush mentality. When you are in rush, you will be not able to accomplish anything. So one thing at a time, doing mindfully one thing and then achieving it and then going to the next thing. Okay, that is how you should be. Now 13th point is, get out of the attitude of I know that, I know everything, oh this is good, this is okay, this is very stupid, this is very simple. See, simple things scales. So Alex Harmony says this: simple works and like complex fails, or something like that. Okay, simple scales and complex fails. So in business also, you should be having a very precise business model. So recently, I was got on a strategy call with a person, with a coach. Okay, and he was doing lot of things and not making any kind of money. So he was doing one thing, then didn't got success, he was in rush mode. Okay, so he was doing one thing and then didn't got success, then he saw some another shiny object thing, and start doing that, third thing, fourth thing, fifth thing. So that is not how you should be doing it. One thing you should be doing it, then stabilize it and then move to other thing, stabilize it then move to other thing. That is how you should be doing that. You should not be feeling the feeling of like that example, I know that. Start learning things, get into the zone. Okay, so for example, when you start working upon your fitness, you will start realizing that what many things you don't know about your willpower, what many things you don't know about your decision making. Because when you travel outside, you have to decide now what you have to eat, what do not have to eat. You will have choices. Your life is an act of choosing choices, selecting choices at every point of time. You have shaped your life like that by choosing many things over a period of time. So don't go into the zone of I know that, I know that, I know that. Okay, if you have been knowing that, you would have been cracking a good life. Okay, if you have not, if you think there's still to catch up in life, it means that you need to learn on those areas. Okay, now the 14th point is, 14th point is find your mentor ASAP. So find your mentor ASAP. It means that if you're doing business, okay, or any part of life you want to grow, find a mentor in that area ASAP. That is the fastest way to grow in that area. For example, I was really stuck in my agency business and doing a lot of things on my own. And when I hired a coach, a business coach, and I started working with him, I really got to understand what's my bottlenecks are there, what are my challenges. Before working with him, I was like, I know that, I know how to do these things, I just need to get more clients, that's how I'm going to make money. Then he came and told me like, Krantesh, this is not the way, you should be very good at sales and sell high ticket services. I was like, okay, how do I do it? Then he taught me. Okay, then I got into fitness. Fitness coach, I have multiple coaches in like every area of life, be it health, wealth and relationship. And that's how I have grown in my life. That's how I have a better relationship with people. okay, better business and better health. That is how I'm able to achieve it. Without them, I would be just like doing lot of bad experiences and then learning from it, and eventually my time will go. And time is the biggest asset that you can have. You can leverage it right now. And when you have time, you can pay more attention to right things. When you pay more attention to the right things, you will have more focus to do right things. That is how everything is connected. Okay, so find your mentor ASAP so that you can save your time and energy, and get into a faster zone. Okay, like speed up things for you. Okay, otherwise you will do it, but it will take you lot of time, lot of energy, lot of money also. So why don't you like invest that money into a coach and get things done faster, because he have already done it. So also like get a coach who is 2 steps ahead of you, and not someone who is like 10,000 steps ahead of you. So what will happen is, when you get a handholding support from someone, you will realize that okay, this is making sense. You will get to understand, you will connect with that coach a lot better in comparison to other people, other persons. Okay, so for example, do not get recommendation or teachings from people who have not done a shit in their life. For example, do not get business advices from your friend and families, because they are not part of this league, this part of industry, they are not there. That is why you should be getting teaching from someone who has done it. So if I want to make 1 cr 2 cr in my business, I will learn from the person who has done it. Okay, but if I'm learning from a person who has made 100 crores, obviously he's not able to give me his time, he's not able to handhold me. So I will just go two step ahead of me, and get that coach, and then so that he can feel accountable on me, or I will feel accountable on him, and then that's how the whole synergies goes. Okay, and the 15th point, that is, okay, it is very important point. Okay, consume less, create more. So what I mean by saying this, consume less, so it means that we should be, as a business owner, you should be consuming very less social media content, or be any much interested in your social media circles or social friend circles. You should not be worried about like what other people are doing it. You should get a hobby, get whatever insight you have, whatever learnings you have, and start creating videos, start creating content, start creating short reels, start documenting your experiences about business, about lessons, life lessons that you are getting. Okay, so this video is also part of my journey. I'm documenting it in the last day of 2025, and that is how you are going to build trust over time in front of your prospects, in terms of to a larger audience. Okay, so when you then creating the content is for free, so why don't you just do it? And it will also improvise your one skill, that is going to be public speaking skills. You will speak clearly, you will articulate your thoughts much better. Okay, so I don't know, like this video is around like 40 minutes or so, but if I'm able to speak for 40 minutes, don't you think like I will improve my skills and I will speak better at stages? I will influence a lot of good people. And this has come by, I have created a lot of piece of content. I have shot many videos like these, I have shot many reels content and all. That is how I'm building trust among my prospects, and that is the reason I'm able to thrive, I'm able to doing good in my business. Okay, and like it is like mandatory for any business owners. If you're not doing it, you are not leveraging the free stuff that is available on social media, the organic growth. Okay, even if you do not go, like for example, you don't got any followers. Okay, any prospect that will come on your social media, they will see your content, visit some of the videos, and if they start consuming it, they will start believing upon you, they will start trusting you a lot. Okay, so that is why you should be creating more and consuming less. So these are the 15 lessons. Although I have learned a lot more, but yeah, these are the points that I've written now. This is it, and happy new year if you are watching in 2026. And if you have watched up to till here, like, do subscribe. And whatever, if you have any questions related to the marketing or in life in general, you can ask me about the content that I just shared with you. So I will be coming up on this more content in 2026. That is what I have promised to myself. That is one of my goal in 2026. So thank you so much and have a nice day.